Matthew Perry's toxicology report should be finished, former medical examiner says. Coroner listed actor's cause of death as deferred, with other significant conditions. Details surrounding Matthew Perry's death remain limited as questions mount nearly 2 weeks after the Friends star died. Dr. Michael Baden, former chief medical examiner of New York City, forensic pathologist and SSN 24 News contributor, explained that while toxicology tests take time, information reportedly leaked by law enforcement may indicate that a full report is already completed. They've got pretty much 99% of what they're going to get at this point as far as information goes, and they can release it now, or they can wait for a couple more weeks because they're looking for some unknown drug, Baden told SSN 24 News Digital. Perry died October 28 after an apparent drowning in a hot tub at his home in the Pacific Palisades area of Los Angeles, law enforcement sources confirmed to SSN 24 News Digital. He was 54. No foul play is suspected, and no illegal drugs were reportedly found at the scene. Perry was laid to rest on November 3 at Forest Lawn Memorial Park. Initial tests indicated that neither fentanyl nor meth was found in the actor's system at the time of his death, according to TMZ, citing law enforcement sources. They might be doing microscopic slides, but it's now about almost 2 weeks, so the toxicology should be finished, Baden explained. I imagine what they're doing right now is discussing the findings with the prosecutor and the family, and that in good time it will be when they should release the findings. As Baden previously told SSN 24 News Digital, when there is a great interest in a death, there's delay to do a more extensive toxicology than normal. A public records request filed by SSN 24 News Digital with the City of Los Angeles seeking 911 audio recordings and transcripts on the day of Perry's death was transferred to the city attorney's office on Tuesday due to unusual circumstances. The 911 call was listed as identified, however, the audio is now under review and being advised for redaction purposes. SSN 24 News Digital contacted the city attorney's office for comment. Defense attorney David Gelman told SSN 24 News Digital, all things being equal, any body camera footage, 911 calls, etc., would be deemed public record subject to release. The police could possibly seek to redact the video/audio. He added, anything short of full release, however, would require law enforcement officials to articulate a reason why they are redacting or denying release. By definition, these are publicly maintained records. Police would have to point to some exception to the general notion of release. Baden noted that the release of toxicology results could be pending for many reasons. If it's a drug overdose, that itself will delay it, he said. They're making a decision, and it doesn't sound that there's any reason the prosecutors should be involved with this. There's no foul play unless it's an illegal drug, and they're trying to find out, how he got the drug. He added, if there are illegal drugs, the police would be involved, how he got illegal drugs. The coroner initially listed other significant conditions as a cause of death, and he said Perry's body was ready for release before removing his case from the county website. An autopsy was completed today, and toxicology results are pending, a representative for the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner Coroner's Office confirmed to SSN 24 News Digital. The Friends actor was already deceased when first responders arrived at the scene to find an adult male unconscious in a standalone hot tub, according to a release provided by Captain Eric Scott. A bystander had brought the man's head above the water and gotten him to the edge, then firefighters removed him from the water. Scott added that following a rapid medical assessment, the man was deceased prior to first responder arrival and that circumstances are under investigation by the LAPD and the LA County Medical Examiner. The case has since moved on to the LAPD Robbery Homicide Division, which is not uncommon as the agency often works with high-profile cases. Insofar as this has been sent to the RHD, it raises the specter that they are investigating possible foul play or the involvement of some other party, defense attorney David Gelman said. We don't know this at this point. But the fact that they are hanging their hat on that fact suggests they don't have something else to hang it on. In an October 2022 interview with the New York Times, the actor said he had been sober since early 2021, and in a SSN 24 News Digital interview with Perry's friend, who saw the beloved star one day before he died, she said he was 100% sober.